elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I can go ahead and apply some logical operations. I can just say data greater than 5. Now, what will happen when I write data greater than 5? It is just going to give me an array which says whichever value is greater than 5, that will be true, right? And whichever value is less than 5 is basically false. Okay, so it is basically applying a condition on this particular data. Now let's say that I just want to return less than 5 is basically false. Okay, so it is basically applying a condition on this particular data. Now let's say that I just want to retrieve all those elements that are greater than 5. So all I have to do, I will be using an indexing where I will say, hey, data of data greater than 5. And here you can see that I'm able to get the value that is nothing but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And this is super important because in Pandas, when you do the data analysis, because we'll be having Excel sheet, we'll be having a data frame there, we specifically apply this kind of logical operations within the arrays itself, right? So any conditions you can go ahead and write. Let's say I will go ahead and write another condition where data is less than 8. So let's say all the elements within 5 to 8, right? Greater than or equal to 5 and less than or equal to 8. So here you can see an error is there. Okay, let's do one thing. I'll go ahead and write and there also it is not working. So let me do one thing. Let me do one thing as such. I'll just use some brackets so that it'll become simple for it. And here I will use another bracket. Okay. Data. Okay, here I'll close it. Okay. Now here you can see that I've used this particular brackets. So the reason was that why we are getting an error, because there were many things that we were probably putting as a condition, right? And it got confused. The compiler also got confused. So this and will not work. Instead, logical and will specifically work over here. So here you can see that I'm having the value 5, 6, 7, 8. So multiple types of condition you can put. You can use or, you can use and, whatever things you specifically want, right? Anything you can actually use it. It is up to you. So I hope you were able to understand this particular question, this particular topic, sorry. And yes, this was it from my side. In the upcoming session, we'll be discussing about our next library, which is called as Pandas. So here, in short, we have discussed about NumPy. Hello guys, so we are going to continue our Python series, and in this video we're going to discuss about a new library which is called as Pandas. Again, we are into the data analysis with Python series section, and in our previous video we have discussed about NumPy, which is an amazing library where you can actually perform a lot of operations with using this. Along with that, in this video we are completely going to focus on Pandas. The first topic will be Pandas, data frame and series. So Pandas is also a very important library because it has a lot of data manipulation capabilities, right? So we will be discussing step by step. We'll be writing down the code in front of you, and again I will discuss in such a way that we take multiple examples and we try to find out its capabilities, right? So here you can see that Pandas is a powerful data manipulation library in Python, widely used for data analysis and cleaning. It provides two primary data structures, series and data frame. We'll understand the difference between series and data frame. A series is one-dimensional array-like object, while a data frame is a two-dimensional, size mutable and potentially heterogeneous tabular data structure with labeled access. Okay. So the basic difference between series and data frame is a series is a one-dimensional like array object, like how we create a one-dimensional array in NumPy. We can also convert that particular NumPy array, which is one dimensional, into a series, right? And data frame altogether, whenever we have a two-dimensional NumPy array, right, we can also convert that into data frames, because data frame is also a two-dimensional, mutable and potentially heterogeneous, means it can have different elements over there. So let us go ahead and start. Now, before we go ahead and start, the first thing that you really need to do is that go to your requirement.txt and go ahead and install Pandas. Okay, so we need to have this library. Again, as I showed you, there are two ways. Either you can do it from here, or you can just write pip install pandas, right? So right now, I will just try to show you from here. Let me just go ahead and open my terminal. Okay. Now inside this terminal, I'll go ahead and open my command prompt. My venv is in. Make sure that your venv environment is activated. Now I'll just go ahead and write pip install -r requirement.txt. Okay, so here you can see -r requirement. .txt. Okay, so here you can see that automatically my requirement.txt is going to install everything that is required, you know, like pandas, numpy. So numpy is already done. Now the pandas installation is basically happening, so it is going to take time based on that.